And we both popping. You know what I'm saying? We both popping, man. We both popping trainers in the DMV. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy CMartyFit, and we back here with another episode on the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. Listen, man, before we get into the episode, I just want to make one announcement, bro. If you're not trying to improve, if you ain't trying to get better, you ain't got to watch the episode, man. Keep scrolling. If you like having that belly, if you like looking in the mirror and not liking what you see, that's cool. Keep scrolling, man. But look, let's get the episode started, man. So I'm here with a special guest today. Y'all can get on my DM talking about you don't have any girls on the show. You only have guys on the show. So I'm gonna introduce my special guest, CydneyYou. What's going on with you?
I'm super excited to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
This controversial podcast.
It's all facts, man. It's all about the facts, bro. You know, we all about telling the truth here. So, you know, if you don't know Cyd, she her Instagram is booming, TikTok booming, following growing pretty fast. Young and upcoming trainer. She make me feel like an old head.
You are.
Oh. Dang, CMarty getting old out here. But real quick, man, what got you into fitness?
So I've honestly always been an athlete since I was about 8 years old. My dad is really big into sports. Play soccer, coaches 25 and up. He's on the league himself. So I was basically the only kid that stuck with sports since I was 8 up until college. So that's when I got injured.
What'd you hurt?
I tore my PCL and my ACL.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
Listen, I had to cry now so I could laugh later.
Oh my God.
I really went through it. I think people underestimate like being in sports your entire life.
Yeah.
And then having that removed from you is really like it's a sense of grief like going on.
Listen, man. So go ahead. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, like when I stopped hooping, like, and a lot of people don't understand like why I go so hard, like on the podcast. Like, I'm a trash talker. Like, I love talking trash. Like, there's no outlet for me to like let out the aggression in the trash talk. So it's like I just talk trash about trainers and bad clients and shit. So that's like, as a former athlete, that's kind of why I go hard. So you experienced that too?
Yeah, I didn't really imagine training for myself. For the longest time, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna train. Like, because people saw like my social media presence and like me in the gym, blah, 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 and was like, boom, boom, boom. Why are you not a trainer? But my heart was just not in it. Yeah. And the type of person I am, if my heart is not in it, I'm going to half-ass it.
Makes sense.
So I wanted to really have the time, have the, the means of doing it, make sure the money was looking right before I say, okay, this is what I'm doing. Right. So COVID hit, and then I was in the gym so shifting from team sports to the gym, being by myself or with the trainer, blah, blah, blah. And long story short, it progressed into me becoming a trainer, and now I'm here.
Okay.
So
cool. That's what's up, man. I kind of found my way into training accidentally as well. So I'm glad I did it. Yeah. So, but what made you like really feel like yo, I gotta go hard in the gym? Like what made you? What happened? Like you were at Howard? You went to Howard, right?
I did.
Was it when you were at Howard? Did something happen like to really just make you give you that fire to be like, yo, I'm about to shit on these hoes, man?
I don't even know. I honestly just wake up with that mentality anyway, like gym or not. Yeah. I really think I fell in love with the results. Like that shit. Can you cuss on here?
Yeah, I just cussed like 3 times. Come on, let's bunches more motherfucking crunches.
Okay. But no, I would say I just really fell in love with the results. Like, like, and how it was just such an inspiration to others. Like seeing women go hard. Like, that's kind of like been a newer thing. Like women going hard and that being like romanticized in a way. Yeah. Like videos. In the videos, women like they're not giving a fuck about what face they making or the shaking or the that. Like I just fell in love with that whole thing. Like you can be a bad bitch and work out.
Absolutely, bro. Like listen, man, the days of she's gonna get too bulky if she goes. Them days is over, man. Baby. It's women in the gym bad as hell, looking bomb as hell. Them days is over, man. Listen, fellas, let your ladies go to the gym, bro. Stop being scared to send it to a male personal trainer. Man. Come on, bro. I got it. We're gonna talk about that today too. We're gonna talk about that too. But that's perfect. You said that because that leads to my next question. How important is it for women to lift weights, and why shouldn't they be scared to lift weights?
I honestly, I wouldn't say they shouldn't be scared. So if it's new territory for you, it's going to be scary.
Right.
Does that mean you shouldn't do it? No.
Right.
That's where there's means of, help, like a personal trainer or different programs or whatever. So if you're that person, that's why you invest in those things. Like if you like, I could try to do my hair myself, right? And probably fuck it up. Or I can just invest in a hairstylist and get it done right and know the quality of what I'm getting.
And y'all know y'all gonna spend money on that hair.
On them bundles,
y'all
baby.
They gonna spend money on the hair, nails, pedicure, manicure, but they don't got money for the personal trainer. Get out of here with that, dog. We ain't got time for that, man.
But it's more important than people think. Like, I think a lot of people just focus on the aesthetics. But when you talk about overall health and wellness, like, the aesthetics comes along with it. Like, that's really the side piece. But when you think about when I think about having children, and how my labor is going to be, like, those are the things that I think about, and the habits that I build now, that's what's going to trickle down. Like when I look at my family and it's like, when it's time to pick shit up, what does that look like in my aunties? When it's time to go up the stairs, when it's time to hold the baby. Like, I just can't have it for myself.
So that's one of my biggest motivations. So I lost, pretty much all of my grandparents before I could develop a relationship with them. So, I want to be a grandfather one day. That's like one of my things. So I want to stay healthy. I want to look good too. Like, I don't want to be the washed up old man, old head limping, like, a lot of people when we get older, we might develop osteoporosis, old people falling down, breaking their hips. I don't want to be that guy, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Life alert thing around your neck, you gotta keep that.
Yeah.
Hey,
no, that's not. No,
we ain't got time for that, man. We don't have time.
Like,
for
I
that.
literally, like, I was at brunch last weekend, and I saw this couple, beautiful couple. And I could tell that they worked out when they were younger or now, I don't know. But just like their skin, the way they walk, like the way they move, like I'm very practical when it, like, working out translates to real life.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's say some shit go down and you out, right? I need to be able to turn, jet, and run.
Listen,
like, it's a safety hazard.
You're absolutely right. So a couple months ago, I did a video on the old lady who had I don't know if you saw the stroller.
Yes.
And she fell and couldn't get up.
She did.
Bro, oh my God. Like, it's important. You never know when you're going to be in a life or death situation and you can't get up and run.
Yo.
And then being the people in my comments, if a fire broke out, you couldn't run out the house right now. So
you're like, come on now.
It's ridiculous. Man.
Literally, so when that video dropped, I had some shit to say too. And one thing about me is I'm gonna say it with my chest.
Yeah, you from Detroit. So, that's what y'all do.
So I saw I saw it and I posted it and I provided my commentary. And so many people were saying that I was wrong because you don't know what she's going through and da 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 da. And I'm just like,
listen, man. Yo, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. And anytime I criticize Black women specifically, and mind you, I seen my mom go through a transformation. I train Black women. I'm around fit Black women daily. I see Black women doing it. And people will tell me that Black women can't do it because of racism and hormones and low iron. You got low iron but high alcohol. You got low iron but high greasy food. You got low iron but high sugar. Get out of here with that bullshit. I'm not hearing none of that. So that's just part of it on social media. You probably gonna get some messages after this podcast up here with me because I'm DMV's most hated trainer and I embrace it.
It's all a good. I mean, it's all to make you better, though. Like,
that's all it is, man. But most people don't want to get better.
It's true. That's
They
the
don't.
hard truth.
Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, I don't understand how. Let me look at is this camera on me? Is this camera on?
Your go. Go ahead.
How do you get up in the morning, look in the mirror, hate what you see to the point where it's making you depressed, it's making you insecure, and you're not going to do nothing about it? You just going to complain about it. You're going to keep up the same habits. You're going to stop at Starbucks and get stop at Dunkin' Donuts and get the donut, the 6 glazed donuts with the 185 gram sugar coffee. Large. Don't make no sense. And you're sitting down at work all day. The only calories you burn is walking up the steps and walking to the parking lot to go home from work.
And that's only if it's fun.
I think people are really just okay with being mediocre. Like that 1% of people is so small. Like, and I'm learning that as I grow older, and my friend group is changing because we're not on the same wavelength. And like,
you're 23.
23.
Wait till you get to like 28. Shit changes.
I'm
crazy.
Sure. I'm sure.
Crazy. My whole circle is different now.
Yeah.
I got like, as far as my close friends from like back in the day, maybe 5 people like I really rock with. And now all my other friends are like trainers or gym people now.
Yes. Like you're a product of your environment for one, but like birds of a feather, seriously.
Absolutely.
Like, who child? That's been probably like an overarching theme for me in this past year. Like just who is around me? And what are they doing for me? What are they doing for me? Because it's like I'm pouring into your cup and like, what am I getting back? Like,
facts.
You're not inspiring to me. I inspire you, but you don't inspire me. Yeah. Like the list goes on. So
it's crazy. So that's kind of on topic with one of my topics I wanted to ask you. So you need to. So when it comes to your dating, like you obviously have to date a dude that's in the gym, right?
I do.
So have you ever tried to date a dude that wasn't in the gym?
I have.
How did that go?
So okay,
I'm listening.
So I have dated someone who was in the gym, but like not as much as I was, basically. I was talking to him, yeah. But and that was fine. Like, you don't need to go 6 days a week. You don't need to like go so hard. Listen. So,
all right, I'm playing. I'm listening.
So that's been, I can do that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because working out now is a non-negotiable for me. Right. But I've experimented with a man who did not work out, and it did not work out.
It's not gonna work out.
He was always just like, yo ass always in the gym. Like he's in that gym or something. Like anytime I posted like a video with a man or like it was around, he was just like, you only going because the like I need, like, I don't know.
Yo, that's crazy. One thing dudes are scared of that don't go to the gym is a dude that goes to the gym. Not saying physically scared like the fight, but I'm saying like when it comes to their woman being around gym dudes and they're not in the gym, they hate that.
Yes, it's intimidation and it's rooted in insecurity. Like,
of course, yeah. And a little bit of guilt too, because it's like you sitting on your ass not doing nothing. You feel like a lazy.
You waiting on me to get home.
Like, exactly, bro. Like
it's crazy. It didn't last.
Are you a man, bro? Like it's crazy.
Listen,
Nah, it's wild. Like, I've definitely lost friends over that. Just talking trash. I talk shit. Like that's what I do. And so like dudes would be like, say I posted an Instagram video. I've calmed down a lot since I'm older, but I used to be wilding on Instagram, like talking crazy trash every day. I had to stop because people are too sensitive. But like I'll post something like, post my weight going up or going hard in the gym, and dudes will say slick shit. And I'm just like, bro, you weak as fuck. Like, what are you talking about? And I lost friends because of that. But it's like, yes, they're sensitive as fuck. Like kind of weak ass shit is that?
Your delivery probably crazy though.
It's awful.
It's awful. I can already tell.
It's bad, but people love it. Like I have clients who've been with me for 5-6 years. They love it. I mean, I've changed people's lives. So
yeah,
I mean, I'm not about to spend my time trying to please people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you either like it or you don't, because I've tried to be the nice guy and people still ain't like me. People still hated me. So I might as well just be myself.
People are always gonna have something to say.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna just be myself. I'm gonna be 100% me.
Yeah,
you know,
as you should.
You know, it might come with some big backs in my DM getting mad. You know what I'm saying? It might come with that, but it's all good. I'm not tripping. So
yeah, I think like especially in the fitness industry, it's so saturated now.
Yeah.
Like everybody's trying to be the next motherfucker. So
and that's another thing too. So that's part of the reason why I transitioned to what I'm doing now. Like everybody, no offense to anybody who does this, but everybody posts workout videos now. Everybody shows their body off, and you should show your body off if you have a nice body, especially if you're a trainer. But it's like what's going to separate you, you know?
Exactly.
So with my sports background and just me being a trainer for 6+ years, I got a lot of shit to talk. So I'm y'all gonna hear it.
Period.
You feel me?
Period.
One time for your boy.
Okay.
So another thing too, I think the ladies need to hear from someone who's in the gym, who's athletic, who's serious about her craft. They need to hear out how important food is. A lot of women go on this weight loss journey trying to starve themselves, but you try to grow your ass at the same time.
Stop the cap.
You walk around with the pancake butt.
Stop the cap.
You hold on. I'm not done. You walk around with the Thanksgiving sweet potatoes, turkey, collard green, mac and cheese, cornbread arms.
Stop the cap.
You're terrible.
And you want to? Nah, I'm being honest. Fellas too. It's fellas out here starving and trying to get rid of man titties, and you wonder why the man titties they a little bit smaller, but they still sagging.
Stop the cap.
You have to eat food. And so I do jokes like that, and people just get focused on the jokes. I'm telling you, you got to eat food. All right. You can't run away from carbs. All right. Just because you heard somebody on YouTube say, stop eating meat, pause. Stop eating meat doesn't mean you need to go vegan. And then you ain't getting no protein in and wonder why you're not building no muscle. So food is important. Sorry, I had to go on my little rant.
No,
but tell ladies why food is important, and maybe let them know what you eat, how you get your protein in, how you manage it with a busy schedule, all that.
Yeah. So definitely food is definitely fuel. Like, and not just food, but the right food. Like especially people that are trying to gain, which is extremely hard. They kind of will just eat whatever and then get mad when it goes to the wrong places.
Hold that thought. Listen, a bulk does not mean you just eat whatever you want. It does not mean you eat whatever the fuck you want. A bulk is strategic. It's planned, right?
Clean.
It's clean. You have macronutrients. You have your carbs, your fats, your protein. You know how much you're eating. You're still following a plan on the bulk. Just because you decided to go to happy hour every weekend in the past 3 months, just because you decided to eat whatever you want and try new restaurants, does not mean you're bulking. You know, I've gone on trips like with my friends and stuff, and like it's time to take pictures, and they're like, "I'm not taking no pictures. I've been bulking."
Stop the cap.
What are you talking about? You sound stupid. Yeah, like a lot of people get that mixed up.
Yeah, for sure. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, just being intentional about what you're eating.
Yep.
So creating a plan for yourself. Like, not eating is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Eating once a day, unacceptable. Like, your body needs these nutrients to operate at its best capacity. Like, you're wondering why you're tired.
Absolutely.
You're wondering why your periods are 8 days long. You're wondering why.
We're gonna talk about periods too.
Yeah, you wondering why you smell a certain way. You wondering all of these things. It's like it taps into what. I'm serious. How you smell? I'm serious.
It be foul at the gym sometimes.
Like it's. I mean, a big part of it is what you put into your body and all the things that you sweat out and the smells and the odors. That's because of toxins. Like, so depending on what you eat in is like what's gonna come out.
Wow.
Like, all of those things are so important. Like when I smell people or look at people, I don't know, and then like they have a partner, I'm like, I don't know. It's
fish sandwich out here.
It's not. That's not okay. It's really not okay. And it's like we've been so conditioned to think that eating a certain way is correct. So going on a diet or changing your nutrition is like, oh my gosh, why am I doing this? Like, da 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 da. Like, no, this is what you're supposed to be
actual
eating.
food.
Exactly.
It's food.
It
like
is.
What you're eating at freaking Domino's, it's not food.
Like, and you can't outwork a bad diet. Like, that's said so many times, but like, you could work out until you blue in the face. But if you go home and eat bullshit, all of that work that you put in is for nothing.
Absolutely.
You woke up from that alarm, you got dressed, you drove here for nothing.
Yep. And like, I have clients like, what you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm going to happy hour after this. And I'm like, you understand that like everything you just burned in the gym, you're about to consume it. You're about to intake it with 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't even make sense.
It's not
like
worth
people
it.
don't understand. Like you can hire a personal trainer, go to the gym 3 times a week and still get fatter. You can and wonder why the scale isn't changing. So, and another thing too about food. So the reason why weights are important, I talk about this on the podcast all the time. So if y'all hear this again, sorry. The weights are important because you're training your body to burn calories outside of the gym, right? You want to burn calories when you go to work, when you're sleeping, etc. So in order to the heavier you lift, the more calories you burn. So in order to lift heavier and burn more calories, you have to eat. You have to fuel yourself. You have to eat carbs. And so a lot of people skip carbs and it affects their performance in the gym and they wondering why the fat isn't coming off. So that's just another thing too. But I find it pretty common in girls to try to starve themselves.
I don't know what it be. I don't know. I be hungry.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Because you go hard in the gym though. Yeah,
I be going hard, but I be eating too.
Yeah, like, but go ahead. My fault.
So people get so, I guess, surprised when I hear like, so I'm eating something every 2.5 to 3 hours, like 3 meals, 2 snacks, like clockwork.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, I don't have time or blah, 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 blah. I get meal preps myself.
Yeah.
Like the same shit I tell my clients, I live that day in and day out. Like I don't buy things that I know are going to tempt me. Like my thing, I don't really care about sweets at all, but my thing is like chips. Chips, pickles, like salty stuff, cheese. You won't see none of that shit in my fridge because I already know. I already know how I am.
Yeah.
You have to be self-aware. If you know you don't have the time to meal prep, make that investment in yourself. Get a meal prep company.
Exactly.
If you know this is what entices you, don't have that shit in your house. Like you have to really have the discipline for yourself because it's so easy to see somebody like, oh my gosh, you just look so boom, 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 boom. Like, but you ain't trying to do the work though. Like,
and then when you tell them what goes on behind the scenes, they're not trying to hear it. Like,
exactly. So what do you want, sis?
Like, so
what do you want?
Exactly. I posted my I did 75 hard. Shout out to you, boy. I did 75 hard, and I was showing my clients my stuff, and I told them the rules, and I'm getting texts like, "Can I have this oatmeal chocolate chip?" What the? Well, I told you the rules. Well, what is a cheat meal? What you think a cheat meal is? what you been eating to make yourself hire me? What you think a cheat meal is? And a lot of people don't understand. They don't even try to understand like what goes in to the work. So that holds a lot of people back.
People are strangers to hard work.
Yeah.
Like
what's the shortcut? What's the easy way out?
Getting on that table.
Do people ask you if you I know people come to you asking if you got surgery all the time, man. Get out of here.
Very
with that,
frequently.
Bro.
Like I used to be like offended by it almost.
Yeah. No, as you should though. You should. Yeah. I mean, look, everybody got different genetics. Like, just it's just a fact.
Yeah.
Like you gotta know, like, you just not gonna look like some people. It's some people I'm not gonna look like, and that's okay. But I can still be the best me. I can still look bomb as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of girls will be like, oh well, it's men's fault we're getting BBLs. That's what they like on Instagram. Like, dudes be thirsting over the bony chicks, the thick chicks.
Exactly.
We're dudes. Like, that's what we do. Like, sorry, like, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for women doing what they want to do, though. I'm not gonna lie. However, I'm serious. Like, if that's your prerogative to take that shortcut, then okay. But know that it's a shortcut, though. Like, know that you cheated it. Like,
I see so many women gain the weight back.
Listen.
or gain more weight after
Yeah.
it's like you looking crazy.
Exactly.
Like, who cares if your ass fat, arms fat, neck fat, face fat, feet fat, ankles fat, your ankles going
just
into your calves.
Unproportionate,
like it looks crazy for real, but you got a slim waist. Like,
yeah, that's not,
so now we know you got surgery.
Yeah,
we know for a fact.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love the gym. I love the whole.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't start out loving it though. I think people don't want to get past that part.
Yeah.
I didn't, because when I first started, I had to be super duper strict. I won't lie and say I'm super duper strict right now. Like, I just started. You know, I have the space and opportunity to be that way because I've gone through that season of sacrifice to get to that point. But people don't want to go through that. People don't want to grow through that.
Listen,
to get to that point. Like, you can't just poof and magically like do that. Like, no, that's not how shit works.
And there's a level of sacrifice that goes into the level up. Like, when you're trying to change your body, you got to sacrifice some stuff. You can't walk into that doing the same habits. You know, even, you know, if I want to get my chest bigger or my shoulders bigger, I can't be at happy hour drinking beers every NFL Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that. Like, literally all that's going to go to my stomach.
Exactly. It's cause and effect. I think people don't want it bad enough.
Yep.
Yeah. The people that want it bad enough, that's who does it.
And I always talk about how the gym helps depression. Like, that's why, you know, people say, like, you have an unhealthy addiction with the gym. And it's like, dog, like, I feel great when I'm done. And a lot of people can't get to that point because they, like, you have to go through a transformation to get to that point. A lot of people can't even get a transformation because they're so they're addicted to sugar. They're addicted to sweets. They're addicted to fried foods. They're addicted to going out, or they hate their job, so they go out on the weekends to cope with the fact that they hate their job. You probably need to get a certification and get a different job, go in a different lane.
Yeah,
that's probably what you need to focus on. But all that discipline stems from going to the gym.
Yeah. And that transformation doesn't necessarily have to be physical.
It doesn't have to be physical.
It's really a mental shift before it's a physical.
Absolutely.
You have to shift your focus. You have to shift your definition of what discipline looks like and consistency looks like.
Absolutely.
And when you think you can stop really like training your mind to be stronger than your body.
Yeah.
So that's tough. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, not the average person can do that.
It's all good. It's all good. Be yourself. It's okay. I'm damn sure of myself on this podcast. But no, absolutely. You're absolutely right, man. So look. Anything else you want to say before we switch gears? On the topics or any other topics that we just talked about? And want to add anything?
But I think you should bring somebody on the podcast that doesn't work out one of these days.
Okay.
Just so you can hear from a different perspective. Because I think
I hear it every day. So
no. I know that. That's true.
I'm saying even in my DM, like, it be people like talking to me that don't work out, like, and explaining their side, their opinion versus. That's what I'm saying. Like, but
you gotta bring them on though to really hear them out, because I mean,
that's gonna be crazy.
I know, but like, I'm thinking, because I'm like, all of the stuff that we're saying, it just sounds so easy for us to say.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we do it, we live it.
So somebody who doesn't work out at all,
don't have a trainer, like, what is so hard to grasp?
They might try to
fight
me in this.
I think that's okay. It's like demons trying to come out.
They might try to fight me.
So you know, people, like, they don't have that outlet, right? They can't take it out on the weights. They don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Oftentimes I really just sit, and it's like people that like will tell me, I'm telling you, like, they saw me like months ago. Oh my gosh, your body every time, every holiday, every event, boom, 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 but they're still the same. Like, why would you not apply yourself? Like, I'm trying to figure out where that stems from.
Well, with us being former athletes, we're used to getting better. We're used to instruction. I'm used to having some structure. Like, when I was in college, like, my day was get up, you got to be at breakfast, you got to be practice, you got to be in class. I'm just used to doing stuff. So when I got into real life and I just like had all this time on my hand, I didn't even feel right. Like, I made myself do stuff. I made structure for myself. So a lot of people don't get that. So I think that's part of it. Yeah.
I feel bad for them.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're here, man. And listen, if you one of them people we're talking about, don't focus on the jokes and me saying fat stuff and me. Just don't focus on that. Really focus on the message. What is my message?
Mm-hmm.
My message is not I'm going to come up here and make fat jokes and make fun of fat people. I have to add some theatrics to it because one, that's me, and two, motherfuckers gonna get bored. Just watch it. Yeah, guys. So have some discipline. Nobody want to hear that shit. Get out of here with that, man. So look, that was the warm up. The podcast about to start right now, man. So look, so we talked about your workout life, what got you into fitness. Now we're gonna talk more about training. And one thing I can't stand is clients. They'll come to me, they'll bullshit. They don't follow the meal plan. They skipping sessions. They late the sessions, and then they don't see no results, and they go get a new trainer. Then they go to the new trainer and don't get no results. Have you experienced that? Don't lie.
I have not experienced. No, I haven't. I'm serious. I have not experienced.
She don't want to snitch on
I've only
nobody.
been training since January though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like,
okay,
I train like friends and family, like here and there, like in the gym.
I would see you in the gym, so I just assumed you was training.
Nah, I didn't start like actually training until January.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you probably ain't experienced that yet. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I take back the stop the cap. My bad.
Yeah. Revoke. So I haven't had a client of mine leave and go, not that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had like somebody else's client come and like be on bullshit there, be on bullshit here. And really, you gotta get past the like, okay, yes, they're bullshitting, but like, why are they the common denominator in all of these equations? Like, and when you get to the root of it, like, once you tap into their mental, it's like, okay, they don't understand the part of like, it gotta really be ugly at the beginning. Like, you might not be, you might not see the best results in the beginning, like, because you're literally changing your entire lifestyle. Man. It might not be. It's not this black and white thing. Right. Like, it's not poof, boom. Like, that's just not how it works.
Facts.
So knowing that going in, knowing that it's literally a journey of ups and downs and tears of joy and tears of sadness, like, and it's all a part of your journey.
Yeah.
So just embracing that and still sticking with it, even though it's tough, that is what you get, that reward on the other side of all of that.
Man, I was talking to one of my clients the other day. She's trying to bring her friend to train with me. And she was saying like the girl's like 300 pounds. She was like, she needs to see results in the first month. And I was like, honestly, if she's 300 pounds, she got some bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not going to see too many results in the first month because she has to understand like at that weight, like you kind of got to cut out all the bullshit.
Yes.
And to just cut it out cold turkey, it's not going to happen. It's a process. So before she really sees something, it might be 6 months. Like, she got to really be willing to invest for real. And a lot of people don't understand that. They want that quick fix. Now you get everything quick. You get DoorDash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Everything quick nowadays, bro. You get on a dating app. You get on a dating app and find somebody and go on a date that day. You know what I mean? Everybody wants everything quick. And the reason I love fitness is because fitness is like the greatest parallel to life, right?
Yeah.
People will go to work, they'll have a project, they'll go hard on that project. They won't sleep. They'll put everything into that project. When it comes to their kids, they're going to do anything for their kids. They're going to find the money to let the kids play sports. They're going to find the money to get the kids go on a field trip. When it comes to their spouse or significant other, they're going to get that birthday gift. They're going to take them on that vacation. They're going to go above and beyond for that. But when it comes to fitness, you're going below and lower.
Like,
for real.
That's crazy. It's literally like, it should really be a part of your life.
Yeah.
Everybody. I don't understand why one person on this earth isn't involved in some way.
Yeah.
No one's saying you need to be like 7 days a week, all these hours.
Yeah,
in the
you don't
gym.
gotta be that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you gotta do something though.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely do live in a microwave society. Like,
absolutely, bro. It's crazy.
People are scared of that journey.
Yeah.
And like, there's this wall. It's like the person in the wall, but on the other side of that wall is what they desire, but they don't want to do the climbing. Like, don't climb, fall down, stay down. Like, yo.
Man, and this is what kills me, bro. I did a post. I love posting about Lori Harvey because she will go on there. No, she'll post like a bomb picture and girls are being there like, what did you do, sis? What was the plan? What was the meal plan? What was the workout? Lori Harvey come back. All right, this is what I did. X, Y, and Z. Oh, no, I ain't doing that. You starving. I'm about to die if I do that. This girl don't eat no food. Like, bruh. Like, and we in this social media technology society, we got the answers. We got the access to the answers. We got the access to the process. And people don't care. They just want to be fucking lazy and not do what is required.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They do want to be lazy.
And it's my bad. My bad. I didn't even cut you. It's like people will brag about the degree they got or the degrees they have. You 4 years to get the bachelor's, another 2 to get the master's, 8 to 10 for the PhD. It took some time, but it just like when you apply that to other areas, they don't want to put that work in. It's crazy, bro. Like it's literally a parallel to life.
Yeah. I feel like my life feels so empty when I'm not in the gym.
Absolutely.
Like, so right now, I haven't been to the gym since like Golds. Since like last week. Like,
yeah, I ain't see you this week.
Yeah. Nah, my car is at Chrysler right now. It's in the shop.
Because I was gonna come talk to you about the podcast because I usually see you midday workout and I ain't see you this week. So.
I know I miss my gym community, but
I love the transparency though.
Yes, so I obviously work at a gym, so I have the luxury of just working out after work or going to my building and going to the gym. So I've been getting it in. Don't get me wrong. But I miss that community so bad. Like people don't understand like how much that you even gain from just getting into fitness. Like I never would have thought that I would have the community that I have from being in the gym. Like it directly has. I mean, I've met people that even just like little shit, just going in like I'm having a rough day, and a nigga like you will be like, why you bullshit?
Accountability, man.
Exactly. And
accountability,
bro.
I keep this energy in real life too.
He does. Like he really, really does. Like very much so well respected for sure. Like through the jokes and all, like you still, if you saying some shit, whether I'm doing good or bad in the gym, I know it's coming from a good place.
Oh,
and,
for sure.
And an honest place. Like other people in the gym, like Ray, for example, like if y'all say something to me, I'm like, okay, let me get on my shit. Let me get on my shit. Like,
and what's crazy is Cydney starts saying shit to me now.
Yeah, I
like
do.
Cydney will catch me slacking or tired or on my phone or something. She's like, "What's up? What's going on? What you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, hey, you caught me slipping."
Yes, that's why it's so important to be around people that have that same mantra as you, because you guys are doing the same thing. So like, you're going to need somebody to pick you up sometimes.
Absolutely, because you go out in the real world, most people don't work out.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna leave the gym and see all these fit people go to the grocery store. It's gonna be a whole bunch of belly delis.
Yes.
it's gonna be a whole bunch of big backs.
The way that when you get into fitness and then like you really in that space, like you view everyone else so differently. Like
and not in a cocky way. You kind of feel better
you're not gonna know until you know for real, but like honestly, like just I might like the way you walk into a room is just different. Like
and people be saying to me, they're like, "Why you walking in like you own the place?" I'm like, I'm literally just walking. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like I'm just walking.
Yeah, like it's a different type of confidence that comes. It's just a glow.
Yeah. Nah, facts, man. All facts, man. We killing this shit, man. Killing this podcast, man. But yeah, look, get in the gym, y'all. Real talk, man. And the last thing I want to touch on this subject, like a lot of people think that they'll see my podcast or me, they think gym people are cocky, but like real talk, like you heard said, like I'm in real life, like very encouraging. Some of the gym people are some of the nicest people because we started somewhere. Like I used to be, I never was overweight, but my body's a lot different than what it was. I was a hooper. Like I had the skinny hooper body. Like,
did you really?
Yes.
Wow.
I was skinny hooper body. Yeah. Now I always was strong like in a weight room, but like
Mhm.
dog, I was skinny, bro. As you see me, like my old photos compared to now, you'd be like, oh, okay, all right. I look like a hooper.
For real.
Yeah,
Show the
but
pod.
yeah, some
I was
of the
about to say, what the pictures
Show the
at?
pod.
I've posted them before. I've posted them before.
Stop the cup. Fuck out
All right. I'm gonna do. That's cool. I did the 75 hard post the other day. I'm gonna do a skinny post, and I'm gonna call myself.
Wait, what's the 75 hard?
So that's a program by I'm not sure if you're familiar with Andy Frisella, but he owns First Form. You ever seen the company First Form?
Yeah.
So he's the owner of First Form. He came up with the program. So it's pretty much it is work out every day, 75 days straight, no days off, but you can do a walk, stretch, but it's an hour and a half. So 45 minutes inside, 45 outside. Gallon of water every day, 0 cheat meals, and you got to read 10 pages of a self-development book every day. So
I like that.
I ended up reading like 4 books over the course of mine. So
what was your favorite one?
So I actually reread Tim Grover Relentless. And bruh, I read that book like 3 times.
Hold on, Paul. That's crazy because
Bruh.
I literally was just talking about this with my coworkers
Bruh.
like 2 hours ago.
Like, yo, and that's another thing. If y'all read that book, y'all will see why I am. Well, I've always been like this. Like, ask anybody that's known me for years. I've always been like this. But the reason I'm so open with it on social media, like, it's because of Tim Grover. Like,
I haven't read it yet, but I'm excited too.
Bruh.
That's what I'm reading next.
Nah, you're gonna be like, oh, I need to speak up some more.
He's like a David Goggins.
Yeah. But he's dealt with Kobe, Michael Jordan, D Wade. I mean, he's dealt with top athletes. So I mean, the guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait to read that.
Yes. And then I read his other book, Winning, too. That's another good book. Tim Grover, Relentless and Winning. Check that out if you haven't checked it out. But yeah, so that was a dope challenge. I'm probably do it again at some point.
Okay.
But yeah.
Add it to my list.
For sure. All right. So listen, man, as a male trainer, I get a lot of backlash because I get so many excuses when girls on their cycle, skipping workouts, this and that. And then like I had Mo on here. You know Mo. I had Mo on here a couple months ago. Mo was like talking about her PCOS. She gains 8 pounds during her cycle. And she was just talking about how much of a struggle it was and how much she had to make some lifestyle changes. So sorry, clients. Y'all know if y'all do some bullshit, I'm going to talk about it on the podcast. Shout out to my clients. I got some great clients, by the way. I know y'all think I hate my clients.
No, you love them.
I love my clients, but y'all wild as shit. But anyway, one of my clients came up to me and was like, I just went to the doctor. I have PCOS. What are your thoughts on that? It's difficult to lose weight. She ain't been losing no weight, but she also be at Felipe Chow eating pork dumplings and fried rice with the drink. 1,500 calories easy. Anyway, I said, you don't need to worry about PCOS and not losing weight. You're not even eating right. Like, you can lose weight with PCOS. So I sent her Mo's clip. Mo talking her shit. I think I need to hear it from my doctor. I said, what? I said, you got a girl who lost over 100 pounds and you're not going to listen to her? But that's their mindset. People are just, it is crazy. But back to you. I'm sorry. But I had to tell that story. But anyway, how do you manage being on your cycle? And like, what do you have to say to girls that, you know, they'll take the whole week off because it's too severe? Or I know some cramps are more severe than others, or you can explain it better than me. I never went through that.
So I have been very grateful to not have crazy periods. Like, mine's like 3-4 days. I don't cramp crazy. I don't none of that.
Do you think some of that is from your lifestyle?
I'm like 100% sure. 100%
so hold up. Pause the podcast. So you have less severe periods because of your lifestyle. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, you know they're gonna eat you up in the comments.
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring it though, baby.
All right,
look,
speak on that.
I have had, so when I was, really just like doing team sports and just kind of just, going to the weight room, practice, whatever. My periods were significantly different than when I was like, going really, really going in on the gym 6 days, diet up to par. Like when you're an athlete, like I ain't eat the best that I'm eating now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like you just kind of
it's different when you
like
your teens.
Exactly. Feel me? Like it's just different. So now like that my lifestyle is just overall, my health and wellness is just top tier. It just directly translates to everything, like skin, like I'm telling you, like everything.
Yeah, like, and I mean, my skin be fluctuating. It's all right now. I get a couple pimples every now and then. But when it's on point, people be like, what do you do? What's your skin routine? I'm like, I literally don't have a skin routine.
Yeah.
Like I got like a face wash that I get. That's it. Like I don't do nothing crazy, but I drink a shit ton of water.
Yeah, literally. You see my gallon over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got mine in the car.
Yeah. That's not where it's supposed to be.
It's still gonna get finished.
Nah, I guess.
Well, I'm also not trying to get up and pee during the podcast.
Yeah, because I'm over here bouncing like,
yeah, see, look, that's what your ass get. That's what you get.
Anyways, yes. So periods and working out, like, so in the gym that I work at, there's 5 other trainers. 4 of them are guys. I'm the woman there. So a lot of them hit them with the, oh, it's that time of the month when they get on the scale. And I just be listening like,
oh, I get that all the time.
Unless you have like a medical reason as to why maybe you're gaining like 8 to 10 pounds on your period, which should have been communicated beforehand, right? You should not be gaining more than 2 pounds when it's that time of the month due to bloating or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You are bullshitting. You have different cravings because you're on your period and you're leaning into those periods just to overcompensate for the fact that you're on your period. That is an excuse.
Wow.
And whenever they say that, me, obviously being a woman, I throw that shit in the trash because, okay, it's that time of the month. I got the same shit, right? And my scale didn't move.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Like a lot of women use periods as an excuse when it comes to
they gonna eat you up.
losing weight. They do.
Gonna eat
and I'm not negating the fact that like some people really have actual medical issues. You feel me? But like the ones that don't, you just got a regular, like you are bullshitting, girl.
Yeah, like I've had girls like literally miss a whole week, and I'm like, yo, you can't. I'm like, you can't do that. Like, at least come and walk on the treadmill. Like, if it's that bad, like please do something. Like missing a whole week, like that's not an excuse.
Crazy.
You're literally setting yourself back.
Yes.
And you're all the results that you got, you're reversing the shit just sitting out for.
And it's I don't know all the details, but like
and they eating like shit in that week.
Yeah, like it's scientifically proven that like when you work on your period, it's better for you. Like what you gonna do when you pregnant?
And that's bro. I got a pregnant client. I just posted my pregnant client just now. Shout out Reza. Reza be working. She's 5 months pregnant, and I like she been with me for 2 years. They're like 2 years now. And people be like, why you got her doing all that and she's pregnant? It's like they literally encourage like you to keep doing the same stuff when you're pregnant. So if you're pregnant and you're watching and you've been working out, you can keep doing the same stuff. If you want to lower the weight or lower the intensity, that's fine. Yeah. But you can continue to work out. Pregnant doesn't mean you just have to sit down and sit on your ass. Like, yeah, will you gain some weight in pregnancy? Yeah, you will. It's part of the process, but you don't have to just sit there and gorge yourself because of that.
And that will, like, speaking of pregnancy, like I literally spoke to somebody that was like, she had a super rough pregnancy, like, or labor. And she was like, I would not have survived. The doctor said, I would not have survived if I wasn't as strong as I was. If my body wasn't as strong as it was, my pelvic floor, my, like, all of these things that are built in the gym. And when she was like, I'm so grateful that I started this journey. Like, and I was like, yo, like, let me get my ass on this Stairmaster because, baby, she was on there next to me like, the pregnant women be getting it.
They be working, bro. I've seen plenty of pregnant women working, bro.
They win. Y'all got it.
No, real talk. Like you gotta give them credit. And like I said, it's 2023, about to be 2024. The information is out there.
Yeah.
All the old myths have been debunked with science. Right? Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to believe in science. Well, that science has been proven. So yeah, man, that's wild. But yeah, they gonna get you when that short clip come out. They gonna get you. I can't wait. I'm right there in the comments defending you.
Nah, like you can do something. You can do something. Nobody's saying you need to go super duper hard.
Yeah.
You know, when it's that time of the month for me, I don't go super duper hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you cut back, it makes sense. But to
Yeah.
just not do anything and eat trash because you got cravings, you're not gonna your results gonna suffer
Like,
if you do that every month. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. But we killing this shit, man.
And when it comes to like, so talking about it as a lifestyle, right? So like, let's say it is that time of the month and boom, I am craving something sweet. Like, I could go to the grocery store and get like a chocolate bar or like some real deal bullshit, or I could just lean into something sweet like fruit. Like, this is still sweet, right?
Protein
like,
shake, protein bar.
Exactly. Like something like getting creative. Like, literally, I saw this girl make like a whipped protein cheesecake. Like, she used protein powder and like whipped it up so it's like nice and airy as like the little topping, and then put like all type of shit you can do.
They're not trying to hear that.
When it's a lot, they not. That's okay.
They're not trying to hear that.
I'm gonna still say it and say it with my chest though. Like, when you want this flat tummy, you gonna do some things. Like, you gonna do some things to get.
Well, I'm a grown woman. I can have a little bit of stomach.
Be grown then. Be grown then.
This grown woman weight.
Like,
all right.
No relationship weight. No, ma'am.
Oh shit! I'm glad you said that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, ladies and fellas, there is no such thing as relationship weight, marriage weight, dad bod, mom bod. I'm not hearing none of that. You made a conscious decision to put that food in your mouth. You made a conscious decision to not go to the gym. You made a conscious decision to sit on your ass and watch a whole Netflix series when you could have gone to the gym in 2023 with your headphones on and watched it and walked on the treadmill. Did it on the Stairmaster. Literally. I tell people that all the time. Relationship weight is bullshit. And then they'll be like, well, it's the men feeding us. You go to the restaurant, you can get some salmon and asparagus. Yeah. You ain't got to get dessert. You ain't got to get calamari. You ain't got to get that drink. And same, fellas. I understand you might be stressed out with the kids and your wife stressing you out because, ladies, y'all stress us out sometimes.
Hey.
But that's not an excuse to drink beer every night.
Yeah.
You drinking a 6-pack every night. That's why you ain't got no 6-pack.
Okay.
Have you ever gained some relationship weight?
Stop the cap.
No. I'm trying to think. I really have not, because every guy that I've like been in a relationship with has been in the gym. Like, either was like an athlete, trainer, or was in the gym all the time. Yeah. So that shit wasn't gonna fly anyway. Like, I mean, of course it's for me, right? Being in the gym, staying good, looking good, eating right. Yeah. But like, when you're in a relationship, your partner too, like your partner got with you when you looked a certain way, like when you were a certain way. So when you just change it out of nowhere and blame it on the relationship, that is on the line.
Yeah,
like,
and I hate how women, like, ladies, we are visual. Like, like, as much as we love y'all, ladies, we're visual. So it's not fair to be like, we're not a real man because you're losing your attraction. Like, and it's okay if y'all lose attraction for us if we get fat. It's perfectly fine. It
depends on the reason. Obviously.
I mean, well, if it's a medical reason or something you can't control, that's different. That's not what I'm talking about. But if you just bunching it up with the girls, wine night with the girls, wine and cheese with the girls every week. Listen, I'm telling you, man. And I mean, people think I'm mean for that, but I promise there's a girl that I know. I used to talk to her, and I stopped talking to her because she was on some bullshit.
BBA,
big back activities, huge back activities, HBA. And shorty's in the gym every week now, and look, bomb as hell now. So I'm taking credit for that. And sometimes we need that kick in the ass.
Yeah,
come on. Changing lives, man. When you listen to me, I change your life.
Yeah,
stop getting sensitive.
Even if it's something that, like, I mean, it's gonna resonate with you, even if it don't resonate the best way, just because of your delivery or whatever sensitivity. Like, you still gonna think about it. If it offends you, it's because it's tapping into something within you, none of the shit that you say offends me.
Yeah.
Right? Because I can't relate to it. Like, you are offended by it because you feel attacked.
Nah, facts.
Like,
Yo, like I used to, whenever something triggered me, it was true.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be funny as shit. Like, if somebody said mama's boy, I probably was acting like a fucking mama's boy, bro. Like, like man up. Like, you're being a bitch right now. And that's the type of stuff I respond to. I respond to direct stuff. Like, when I'm doing my personal development, I listen to people who are direct. And that's not everybody's style. But I honestly think that any change in life, whether it's financial, whether it's your health, whether it's a relationship, like, it has to wake you up. And I don't know if y'all are spiritual, and I know I be cussing, but I am a spiritual person. But like, it's true. Like, God, if he wants to send you a message or wake you up, he gonna send that message. It's not gonna be no soft message. Real talk. For real. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. Red flag. It's gonna be a red flag. It's not gonna be orange.
Oh man.
Yellow.
You don't tell me you out here with
It's
the.
gonna be red.
Oh man, sit out here with
No,
this.
I don't need a city boy. I don't need a city boy at
man.
all. I love me a nice. I don't need a city boy now.
Oh, okay.
I don't want none of that.
How y'all do? Y'all say one thing and
contrary to popular
and go
belief.
get something different.
Nah.
I want a nice guy.
I need a lover
He's too
boy.
nice. I want a guy in the gym.
Boy.
He's too obsessed with the gym.
Nah, you're annoying.
I'm just saying, man. Oh man. Anything else you want to address on that last topic?
Talking about relationships or men in the gym, like wanting a partner in the gym, like going back to what we said. So when I was talking to that guy that wasn't in the gym, like, he lacked qualities that you can, like, if you are talking to somebody in the gym, you automatically know they know how to set goals for themselves. They know how to persevere. They know how to push themselves past their limits. They know how to be disciplined. They know how to be consistent. They
Accountability too.
Exactly. All of that.
I can't stand like when there's an issue and you approach the person like, hey, I didn't like XYZ. No, I can do that. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're insecure. Like, yo, oh my God, bro. Like, you gotta have some accountability. But nah, that's facts.
Yeah.
There's certain qualities that come with the gym for sure. Definitely.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, you know how they, especially if you've seen them in the gym too, like, you know how they maneuver around a space where ego is very present. Like, other men are in there as well. Like, you need to see that. You need to see how your man navigates through situations like that.
Facts.
Because then a nigga not in the gym, like, he not used to that. He thinking every nigga against him, and he feels like he can't match up to them. It's just so much that goes into it. Like,
man, look, it happens, bro.
It's more than them weights,
dog. It
like,
happens.
For real.
I don't care what anybody says. Dudes that don't go to the gym feel that way. I've seen it too many times.
Yeah, it's intimidation.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a couple dudes that secure themselves that it's not in the gym, but it's rare when they get around some gym.
It's only 3 of them.
Hey, yo. But at the same time, be a lot of dudes in the gym on some straight weird shit.
That
make it bad. That make a bad name for it. Like, bro, y'all it's some weirdos, bro. Like,
it's a couple bad apples in the
bunch. Look, man, I ain't. Just know, I'm gonna just say this, man. Y'all see me doing my podcast by myself most of the time for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. All right, man. We got one more topic before we wrap it up. So we're gonna talk about gym creeps. All right. Now, you gonna wear your stuff in the gym. You gonna show your body off, and I'm all for that. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, you work for your body, show it off. Like, you have any issues with creeps in the gym? Like, you have any creep stories that you want to tell, or you could warn the ladies about, or anything?
I have so many. I could write a book,
man.
Like, I really could.
Oh my God, fellas, hold up. Put the camera on. Lex, put the camera. Fellas, what's going on, man? Why y'all so creepy, bro? Have y'all not been exposed to women before the gym? That's what I think it is. I think dudes like you might have had maybe one girlfriend in high school or something. because some of the stuff I see in the gym and some of the stuff that girls tell me is ridiculous. Fellas, cut that weird shit out, bro.
Yeah.
I always
my
go
thing
ahead.
is like, if you like what you see, right? I don't blame you, and I mean that in the humblest way. I don't blame you. However, approach me or don't say anything. Like, I mean, or approach me or don't gawk at me. Don't noticeably talk about me or point at me or touch me. Like, it has gotten there. Like,
oh nah,
I have gotten like it's been more subliminal, but it's also gone all the way up to like followed me out to the car. I done been followed home from the like all type of crazy shit. Yes.
Hey fellas,
yes.
come on,
it
man.
get crazy like
Come
that.
on,
So
come on,
as
man.
a woman who knows that they look good and you have this rapport with people, all of that, you just have to live in your truth, but also know there's people that are gonna receive that.
Yeah. I always tell men, well, you know, Shattered Illusions podcast. Shout out Shattered Illusions podcast. They disagree with me on this, but I don't care.
Stop the cap.
Anyway, I don't think the gym is a place to approach women.
I disagree with you as well.
I don't think that. I don't think it's for that.
Why?
I don't because, bro, this is my experience. I guess it's my opinion. Anytime a girl was interested in me, that girl made it clear. Girls have a way of making it clear. Not saying she directly comes up to me like, "Hey, I want you," but she gonna do something. She gonna lift weights by you. She gonna drop something. She might say hello. She might smile. She might bump you. Like, girls have different ways of doing it. Like, that's been my experience. So, and I'm kind of more of a reserved guy. So I'll go talk to somebody when I get that sign, pretty much. Like, I'm not about to just go up to a random and be like, "Hi,
okay."
Like, nah, that ain't me. Like, and I don't really like talking to people like that. Like, I'm an outgoing guy, like, if I know you. But honestly, when I'm in the gym, man, I'm in my zone. Like, I'm locked in, man, because life be life, and so gym is my escape. So 9 times out of 10, I'm really not trying to talk, but I be nice to people. But that's just me. And girls is attractive women. They deal with so much in the gym. So and then trainers already get a bad rap. So I'm just not trying to be that guy. That's just me.
There's a certain way that you have to do it. Like,
yeah, well, I feel you. I'm not him. I'm not that guy.
Well,
maybe I'm the weirdo.
I don't know.
I'm the weird guy. I'm the weird trainer as I be talking about.
Okay, so question, like, let's say like there's a woman in the gym who is like, you're really attracted to her. She's been going to the gym for a minute with you. You just not gonna say nothing?
Just because if we don't cross paths and have like a genuine convo, I might not say nothing.
You're gonna close yourself off to that opportunity.
Listen, man.
Based on the fear?
It's not fear. It's just like I don't like. This gonna sound so fucking cocky. I'm not cocky though. I mean this in the most humblest way. Like, I honestly feel like I'm not missing out on much. If I don't say nothing to her, like, I don't feel like I'm like, damn, I should have. Like, I don't have that feeling.
Oh, well, then you don't want her bad enough then.
And then, like, I mean, like, not this gonna sound cocky too. There's way more of y'all than us. Like, if I seen her and I ain't get to talk to her, I could find another her.
Well, I don't know. I think people are so caught up in that like idea of like, oh, well, you could just find somebody else. But like, what if you are really okay? Would you say you're a person that if it's something you want, you gonna go get it or no?
Yeah.
Hit that button. Stop the cat.
Damn.
That don't make no sense.
That's just me, bro. I don't know, man.
I don't know. You're gonna have to tap into that a little deeper.
What you mean?
Like, dissect that a little bit.
I don't know. I just like
it's either.
Go ahead. Like I said, I never just felt like I was missing out, and I guess a lot of my gym time is spent where I work, and I kind of don't want to eat where I shit too.
That is,
and I've also had issues there eating where I shit. And that may be part of the reason. So
yes,
but even if I'm at another gym, like, I just really don't feel like
you
that.
had me, you threw me back off.
Yeah, I just don't have that feeling, bro. Like, I don't. Like, I just like, I'll see a super attractive girl in the gym. I'll be like, damn, she look good, and like just go about my day. Like, that's just me.
Living your truth, King.
But I also, at the same time, I hear creep stories and all types of shit from girls
Yeah.
because girls open up to me because I'm training them all the time.
Mhm.
I'm in the environment, so I'm just like, yo, like she probably deal with a whole bunch of bullshit anyway. So
I think like, okay, so the creep narrative, it's a little
I'm talking about actual creeps.
right.
I'm not talking about the girls that got their ass showing in the gym and then looking at your ass.
I know.
Sorry,
So like,
the girls are looking too. Like,
so
what the
like,
fuck?
so here's the thing, like me speaking as a woman, one man can say one thing,
Mhm.
but if I'm not attracted to him, it could come off as like he's being a creep. Versus
Yeah,
like
I wasn't talking about that. Yeah,
if
yeah.
someone is attractive and they say the same exact thing,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not going
for
to view
sure.
them as a
Oh,
creep.
facts.
So know your lane. Look
Boy,
at
if
her.
you ugly, you ugly. Boy, that's
Listen,
what she said.
Look at her and look at you. Look at her, look at you.
Boy, them little
Okay?
arms, don't go up to her with them little ass.
You
little
really gotta
chicken
weigh
legs.
your options, and I think it's just all about your approach.
Yeah.
Like if you really come from a place of sincerity, if she would be obtuse, like really going out of her way to label you as like bothering her or this and that.
Yeah.
Like, but if you don't try your hand, I mean, shoot. Didn't you used to hoop?
Oh, boy.
Like,
Man. And I was a shooter too. That's crazy.
Okay, like, I don't know. I respect it. One thing I always will do is respect it if it's coming from a place of like he's being respectful, like you know what I'm saying.
But you know what shooters do?
Miss.
They take good shots.
Huh?
Shooter know when it's a good shot and a bad shot.
I don't know. You got to be a risk taker.
I mean, I'm definitely that. I'm an entrepreneur. Like,
yeah. Okay.
With a podcast,
right?
With a clothing brand.
But is it directly translating into every area?
It translates to everywhere.
I ain't translating right there though.
I mean, look, man.
Come on now. Y'all get on his ass. Like, you
they gonna be on my ass.
Future wife right there. Like,
what if I'm not?
But what if you are? Why close yourself to that opportunity?
I don't feel like I'm closing myself to that.
I understand.
I feel like I meet great women regardless. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if I don't shoot my shot at her, I still meet great women. Anyway.
Right. Not to negate that, but like you are intentionally saying, I'm not going to try my hand at this woman.
I just
because of the setting.
Yeah. I feel like that's not the place for. I feel like y'all are in there. Let me take that back. Because this girl's in there that be choosing too. Yeah. But I feel like it's the type of women that I like are there to work out and go the fuck home. Mm-hmm. Like they there to get their workout in. That's just me. So what if you were in like the parking lot? Parking lot's different.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. Because honestly, being approached in the gym, it's bothersome. Like
so is being approached in the parking lot
right,
too, though. Like dudes
hold
wait
on,
in the parking lot for
let
drinks.
Me cook.
My bad.
Damn. So yes, it can really be. It's gonna be disruptive either way, whether you're attractive, unattractive, creep, not creep. So I've been approached in the parking lot, and it's been on some. Well, I don't know if he planned this or not, but we walked out at the same time. Whether he planned that or not, I was very much so. I mean, it was daylight too, so I was a lot more open to hearing what he even had to say versus if I'm in the middle of a set and you trying to flirt.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like even if like it's been times where I'm a man, so it's different. But it's been times I've been in the middle of a set and an attractive girl came and started talking to me. I'm like, I don't feel like talking to shorty. Like I'm pre-workout.
Yeah.
Meek Mill blasting in the headphones. Like I'm in that mode right now. I don't feel like flirting with you. Like
I feel that.
So that's just me though, you know.
Hey, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, man. So hey, fellas, stop creeping, man. Stop creeping. Well, appreciate you joining the show. Is there anything you want to add? Any advice to the ladies? Anything you might want to say to men? Anything you want to add? You might have another bar you got to get off before we get off this podcast.
I'm going to leave you guys with the fact that a lot of the things that people say are just rooted in excuses or rooted in fear. Once you become a person of self-actualization, self-awareness, you can be able to point those things out relating to the gym, fitness, or not. So once you really start that inner work, it will trickle down to every area in your life. So don't shy away from the journey. People just want the reward and don't want to go through and grow through the process. But that's really that's the goal. Like that's the goal. And I mean, like the end result is just what comes with it, regardless.
Yep.
So I would just encourage everybody to go through that journey and don't be afraid.
Dropping bars, bro. She dropping bars, man. I love it. She dropping more bars than dudes on this podcast. Anyway, let them know where they can find you on social media.
CydneyYou on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Yeah, keeping it seamless. Cydney with a CYOU.
You heard her. And listen, definitely want to thank y'all for another episode, watching another episode of the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. But real quick, like I said earlier, I'm going to keep doing what I do. All right. You can report my TikTok as much as you want to. You can report my Instagram. You can block me. You can unfollow me. But this ain't stopping over here, man. We speaking facts. We helping people. People telling me thank you every day. If you don't like it, keep scrolling and take that belly to another platform with it. All right.
If you're not doing something where people are saying like, there's no backlash. You ain't really doing nothing for real.
Exactly.
You not do it. What they say? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Like literally. Yeah. Like you gonna have to upset somebody.
And we both popping. You know what I'm saying? We both popping, man. We both popping trainers in the DMV. But yeah, another episode of the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. Catch y'all on the live stream. I got some shit to talk. So I see y'all on the next episode. We out. And we both popping. You know what I'm saying? We both popping, man. We both popping trainers in the DMV.